So, John Tavares says he kind of likes these sorts of games. Are these the games that keep you playing? Is these because you enjoy it, or is it pretty tense?
Yeah, it's a fun matchup, and anytime you get to play for first place, you like that competition, and you like that challenge, and I'm just happy the way that we rebounded from the way that possibly we played the first time a couple weeks ago against Toronto. So no quit, and I like our pushback today.
What was the biggest difference from that first Toronto game to now?
I really think it was a lot of energy. We took away, I think, with the exception of one of their fast break goals, I think we did a good job in transition, limited them gaining that momentum, and our offense. We scored some timely goals in the third and fourth quarter. Really, I think get the crowd going, and it's a tough place for an opposing team to play. When Bandit Land gets rocking, and guys like Jace, those guys, Dolga, they feed off that, and it's just it's one of those things where you just feel the momentum going our way. I think because of the great support we had.
On the first half, Matt, the offense was having trouble finding the net. Nothing in the first two for the half. Do you feel a little extra pressure in that situation, knowing that you don't have much margin for error? You don't want Toronto to get in a roll like it did 2 weeks ago?
Yes and no. I think I think for the most part we were just trying to we're trying to establish some offense from the back end, and get some looks, and but we have some we have some really good talent up front, and we know they're going to figure it out. So a little bit of I think our emphasis going into the game was trust. Trust the O. The O trusts the D, and I think that we're going to hopefully have some success. And I think that was a big part late in that fourth quarter, and it seemed like there was trust going on, and it's just great to get an opportunity to get a big win at home.
Kind of looked like the old Chase Fraser out there, being emotional and scoring goals. It was I know it took him he had a long break, and it's not easy to come back from that, but he looked his old self today.
Yeah, I think Chase is a special player. I think everybody in the room kind of. In our room, knows what he can bring to the team, and when he's going, it's it's tough, to stop him. Especially when he gets that energy, gets everybody fired up. Like it's a guy that I know other teams hate him, and we love to have him in our locker room because of what he brings. He brings that energy, and I think that we missed it at times this year, and I think that was a big difference tonight. Was him scoring some timely goals, but also him getting that crowd pumped up.
What does it mean to you to have the all-time wins record for this franchise?
It's special. I think because of the success of the franchise, and it's a place where I grew up coming to and watching. I was in the crowd, watching Steve Dietrich. Probably set that record. So it's extra special because I grew up so close to Buffalo and grew up as a fan, and then now to be able to be a part of some really good teams, and as a goaltender you can't do that if your team's not winning and having some success on the field. So I'm only a microcosm of that, and it's a special moment for not only myself, but I think it's a cumulative type of thing for how good of a team we've been the last couple of years.